everybody, DK8 here, and I got a very fun video, guys, for you guys today. So check this out. I went to a swap meet a couple days ago with my family because, I don't know, I just wanted to see what they would have. And honestly, what I really wanted to see is if I could reunite myself with any old school Transformer toys that I had as a kid. And man, I found two that I can't believe I found. I'm so happy I found them. And let's just get into it. These magnificent bastards right here. Oh my god, Reunited, and it feels so good. So these are Cybertron, I believe Voyager class, Jetfire. It might have been Ultra class, but I think this was a Voyager class, and Cybertron Voyager class Crumple Zone. Look, I'm gonna level with you guys for a second here. You guys might have grew up with G1, but I am 21 years old right now. I grew up with Transformer Cybertron. This was my Transformer show. I watched this show all the fucking time, man. It was probably the first Transformer show that I actually really liked. I watched Energon a lot, I watched Armada a lot, and I watched the Bayverse movies a lot. But Cybertron was probably the one I watched the absolute most. Which is kind of funny because I recently tried rewatching it and I couldn't get past the first episode. The dub is really rough. But I gotta try and do it again. I gotta try and get through it because I haven't even finished the whole show. But it's like the nostalgia I have for that show is insane, especially for that opening theme song. But these two are fucking magnificent. Let's change the angle and let me show you just how magnificent they are. Because, man, they are great. Oh, I love these two so much. But we're going to start with the one I love just a little bit more, and that is Jetfire. This might be my favorite Cybertron toy. I remember when I was a kid, I didn't have this exact version. I had the repaint. I think it might have been Sky Shadow. I think that's what they called it, but he was like purple and he had like this weird like kind of yellowy tint to him. I don't know, like it's been a long time and I obviously don't have the toy anymore, but man, I fucking loved this thing as a kid. I played with this thing all the time, and it was so funny too because when I was at the swap meet, these two were in like a little glass cage, and I had to ask the person if I could take a look at them because I wanted to make sure that they weren't broken or anything before I bought them. I saw them and I was like, oh my god, you're coming home with me. I can't believe I get to reunite myself with two of my favorite Transformers from my childhood. But I wanted to make sure that they weren't broken, so I asked her to get them out, and she clearly had like no idea what Transformers were. So she handed them to me, and I immediately transformed it to and back, and like within the span of like a minute, and she was just looking at me like she probably thought I was such a fucking nerd. But I mean, look at this jet mode, man. Look at this jet mode. It's so well painted. It's really lovely. This is a very high quality toy. I mean, like obviously the Transformer toys we get these days easily knock everything from the old days out of the water. Like we are living in the golden age of Transformers right now. But man, I do miss stuff like this. I really do. Oh my god, he's absolutely fantastic. I don't really have anybody in vehicle mode to compare him with. Here's Studio Series Bumblebee. So there you go. He is a big boy. They used to make him a lot bigger. But yeah, let's transform him because my god, oh his robot mode is where the love comes in. All right, so first thing you want to do is you want to come down here. We're gonna lift these out of our way just like that. We're gonna take these pieces. This is actually my favorite part of the transformation. We're gonna start by taking this piece and lifting it up, and we're gonna take this piece, bring this piece down, and it's gonna untab from here, and then bring this piece down like that. And the same thing on this side, and those are going to be his legs. We're going to rotate it that way, and then we're going to bring this piece down up like that, and then this piece is going to fold in, and when you plug this in here, that little button right there is going to cause some fun automorph here. If we look at him head on, got to make sure I get it lined up right, and if we do it, there you go. You get a little automorph feature right there. I always found that fun as a kid, so you do that. All right, then you come down to here, and then this piece right here is going to untab, and you're going to take this piece and bring it along this track here. There you go, just like that. Take this little cap section here, bring this like this. And this was something fun. As a kid, I remember this. As a kid, I would only do that. I would only ever do that. But I realized yesterday when I bought him that actually it's on a track and you're supposed to bring it down like that. How fun. You have no idea how fun it was figuring that out after all these years. And there you have one arm all done. Same thing on the other arm. Bring this piece down and then get it on the track. Down. Push that in, bring that down, which will extend the fist a little bit, and then you can fully extend it like that. Now, take this piece on the back, and you're going to fold it up, and then take these pieces and just kind of wrap them around, which is going to keep the wings in this kind of angle, because you want to have that going on. And lastly, you bring up this phenomenal head sculpt, and there you have, oh, one more thing, bring out his feet, and he has feet, and he does also have heel spurs. And my god, this toy is just magnificent. You have no idea how happy it makes me to reunite myself with this fucking toy, man. Oh, he's so wonderful. And on just the camera real quick, look at him! Look at him! Oh my god, he's so fucking awesome! Look at this fucking Jetfire. He's so cool. Posability is honestly not too bad for a super old toy. He's got a ball joint at the head. He's got some articulation in the arms here. They can move out like that, which is really nice. Legs can go forward, knee bend. It's honestly, he doesn't have that bad. You can even kind of utilize this transformation joint to get kind of a pseudo ankle pivot. He's honestly, dude, this guy is freaking great. Oh, I love this toy. I think he holds up, man. I think he holds up. So awesome. I am so happy to re-add this to my collection, man. What an awesome toy. And just for fun, let's bring in 2 more Jetfires here. Oh, that is a sight to behold right there. We have 3 different iterations of Jetfire. That is just fantastic. If I'm being honest with you guys, this might be my nostalgia talking. This is my favorite design for Jetfire. This design is so awesome. This one's really cool as well, and I really do like this one as well, but man, it is probably just my nostalgia talking because I loved this one so much as a kid, but I love this design, man. One more thing about him, I don't have any more Cyber Planet keys from my childhood, unfortunately. She didn't have any there either, so unfortunately, I don't really have a way of activating his superpower that was the gimmick of the whole Cybertron line, but it's honestly not a big deal. Honestly, I remember this one actually having one of the weaker Cyber Planet key abilities. This piece just pops out and extends a little bit. He does have some lights and sounds. I am going to try and find some batteries for him, but I don't have any right now. But yeah, overall thoughts on him, he is just magnificent. Oh my god, I love this thing so much. But now, let's talk about Crumple Zone, and man, I love this toy. Oh, I probably played with this one a little more as a kid, because he was so fun, mainly for this right here. Obviously, we had the Cyber Planet key as a kid, but don't have the Cyber Planet key, but can still just flip them out manually, and god, that is just so sick. And he even had the little missile launcher. It only came with one, she didn't have the other one, but still so fun. This is an awesome toy. I mean, this vehicle mode is quite fun, ain't it? The transformation is really easy. You just take this piece, extend this, and then bring this arm down, just to show you what's going on there. This piece right here just comes down, and then you swivel this way, bring that down, fold that fist out, and then this piece splits at the top. Bring this piece down, plug it in place, bring this piece halfway down. You can see his head there. You're going to want to flip that to the top. Take this piece and rotate it in. Bring this down. You can see you got 2 tabs and 2 pegs right there. And you want to get those tabbed in. Bring his head down a little bit. Take these pieces of his feet and angle them forward. And there you have Crumple Zone in his absolutely just awesome. I love this robot mode. This is great. Was this the guy? Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen Transformer Cybertron, but I think this guy didn't he defect? Didn't he become an Autobot? Or wasn't he like helping the Autobots or something? Like, I remember him being kind of a cool guy, and he had his partner was like the red motorcycle guy. I can't quite remember. Honestly, I think they might have even called him RC. I think that might have been the version of RC. I don't know. I really should rewatch the show because it is like eternally nostalgia for me. But yeah, he looks freaking awesome. Unfortunately, obviously, this is pretty much the only version of Crumple Zone that's ever existed. So don't really have any good comparisons. I can bring back in Jetfire right there, and God, they're just magnificent. And here, we'll grab one other guy. I got this guy back here. Here's Studio Series Overload. So you can see how he scales with a modern day leader class. And yeah, I mean, this just goes to show you how much our toys have shrinked. But, you know, they might have shrinked in size, but their quality has nothing but raised. But, yeah, I think that is gonna do it, man. I think that is gonna do it. These are honestly probably two of my favorite Transformer toys in my collection. Like, these are just... The fact that I own these again is honestly a dream come true, especially Jetfire. This fucking toy is so awesome. God, if you see either of these guys at a swap meet or a flea market or anything, just secondhand, you can get them for a good price, get them. Honestly, I really didn't get them for a good price. They actually were pretty pricey, but I didn't care. I wanted to be reunited with two of my favorite toys from my childhood, and God, I am so glad I did. I do not regret it whatsoever, because they are just wonderful. Oh, they're just wonderful, man. Absolutely love these two. If I had to say like one more than the other, I definitely would say the Jetfire is the better toy overall, but Crumple Zone is really awesome as well. Oh, one more thing about Crumple Zone. He can also, you can have him talk, which is really, 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 really fun. And of course, you can still use the cannons in robot mode, and that is just magnificent. These are two absolutely magnificent toys, and I absolutely love them. So there you guys have it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting that subscribe button for more Transformers content. And this is DK Guillotine, signing out.